Okay. Hey guys. Hello. I want to make sure everybody is on and that I am live. Hi. Happy Friday night to you guys. It's good to see you. All right. So what do I need to do? I need to share this to my regular page. We are going live everywhere tonight. There's a lot to talk about as usual. COVID cases are literally going through the roof, guys. And we are also going to talk about the Pfizer COVID vaccine and the EUA, or emergency use. I said emergency use, emergency use authorization that was applied for by Pfizer, or the application was just submitted. So welcome, guys. It's good to see you all. You guys are jumping on. I really appreciate it. Hey, Facebookers, great to see you. Thank you guys so much for sending stars. So appreciate it. You guys have jumped right on that. My YouTubers, hello. A lot of you guys are on tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you, YouTubers, for super stars and super stickers. I really appreciate you. And guys, remember, I have membership groups on both Facebook and YouTube. I have 4 levels of membership on YouTube, and then I have the Dr. Jen Superstars on Facebook. Join my membership group. It's a lot of fun. I do a special live for Dr. Jen Superstars on Facebook. So yes, and by the way, I've started, I don't know if you guys have seen on my, so if you guys are part of my Healthy Living with Dr. Jen group, that's a free group on Facebook. I've started posting there, and on my personal Facebook page, I've just gotten onto Instagram Reels and TikTok. Yes, honey, I'm trying to get with the times. I'm trying to get up with the kids so that I can kind of figure out how to do all this stuff. So anyway, you can check me out there too, Instagram and TikTok. I am at Dr. Jen Caudle. Okay, my dears. Okay, my lovelies. Let's jump right in. Okay, hold on. I'm just I am trying to give me 2 seconds, and we're going to start. How are you guys doing, by the way? Facebookers, I see you are coming on, and YouTubers, you guys are, y'all are here. I love it. All right, so okay, of course my laptop just wants to act a little cray-cray, but that's okay. I'm all ready for you guys. Oh, you guys saw the video tonight, right? That I did today. I think you guys saw that it was on why a negative COVID test doesn't necessarily mean you do not have, hair's sticking up. Why, if you have a negative COVID test, why it doesn't necessarily mean you don't have COVID. A lot of you guys said, oh my God, I'm so freaked out now. And the purpose of the video was not to freak you guys out. By the way, if you have not checked it out, YouTubers, it's my latest video. I just posted a couple, an hour ago or so. Facebookers, it's on there too. It just explains why we can't put all of our faith into a COVID test that's negative, meaning the purpose of the video is to say why a negative test obviously is not always negative, but it's to say that you can't stop wearing your mask and social distancing and doing all that stuff. And a negative COVID test doesn't necessarily give you carte blanche to go travel all around the world and stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to say. So the intent was not to freak you guys out. And thank you guys on Facebook for the stars. You guys are amazing. And thank you guys on YouTube for the super stickers and super chats. You guys are amazing. So thank you. But please don't be freaked out for the video, okay? Watch the video. Let me know what you think, but don't be freaked out by it, okay? Wait, hold on. Okay, thought something happened. Sorry, I'm drinking soda. I know it's not the best thing for you, but I really do love soda. I try to cut back. I sometimes succeed. I sometimes don't. I like Coke Zero. That's what this is. Candy, your aunt died of COVID this past Monday. Your funeral's on Wednesday. Her funeral's on Wednesday. I am so sorry. Let's talk about this, guys. Candy, I am so sorry to hear that. Guys, COVID cases are through the roof. When I say they're through the roof, when I came to you guys live, I guess it was on Monday, I'd just gotten home from work and I was exhausted and I was a little devastated and I was just tired and everything. And many of you guys were like, dang, Dr. Jen, you looking rough. It's not that I mean to look rough. It's just that I was exhausted and there's so many COVID cases. People are running around with COVID everywhere. We have more people presenting with COVID symptoms and suspected COVIDs than ever before. And honestly, it's honestly unbelievable. It really, really is. I need to put these on tonight. And it's scary. And, you know, I'm a family practitioner. I work in an office. I'm an associate professor at Rowan University School of Osteopathic Medicine. We are starting to see cases at school. We are starting to see cases, lots of cases in the office. I mean, but this is no different than anywhere else, I understand. So let's go through some stats. This, guys, is super, super important. As of November 19th, the stats for November 19th, 1,962 deaths. That's 1,962 deaths. That is well above sort of the 1,000-ish people that had typically been dying. We had almost 2,000. Some estimates say over 2,000 for November 19th. November 19th, we also had 187,000 cases diagnosed on that day alone. And you know what? I believe that entirely. I know that you believe that too, because you are writing more and more and more to me saying, as Candy, as you just mentioned, God rest your aunt's soul. Your aunt just recently passed. So many of you are writing, you have COVID. Your friend, cousin, sister, brother, family member, classmate, whatever has COVID. You all see this and feel this out in the community just like I do as a doctor. So November 19th alone, 187,000 cases diagnosed, 1,962 deaths. We have averaged 166,000 cases per day for the last week. Guys, for the last week, we have averaged 166,000 cases. Susan, you said my pregnant niece just tested positive for COVID yesterday. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Lee, you said I lost my sister in August to it. And Lee, you also had it. My God, I mean, I am so sorry. It's just literally devastating hearing you guys tell me what's been going on. SimAware on YouTube, you said you started simulations with your nursing teams a few weeks ago for mass vaccine injections. So that's really excellent. So you're learning how to deal with a lot of demand. We're going to talk about the vaccine very soon. But guys, especially you guys on Facebook, you're writing a lot of stories about the people that you know that have passed from COVID, that have had COVID, and it's devastating. So the other thing is we should also note that we now have almost 12 million people that have been infected with COVID in the United States since the COVID pandemic started. That's almost 12 million people. Guys, we're going to be there lickety split, and we're going to be on to the next million before you know it. The rate of rise is growing exponentially, which means it was going like whatever. I mean, yes, we've had humps, but like now it's kind of like, shoo, this is how it's going. And we've had 254,000, or probably about over 254,000 deaths. Guys, that's 250,000 people. That's 250,000 people. And what we know as well is that there are many organizations that do modeling and projections for trying to estimate how many people will become sick, who will die, et cetera, from COVID, are having to readjust their models because of the numbers of people that are getting it. Ruth, you said 4 of your friends had COVID. And let's see here. Fredia, your daughter works at a school. 2 of the teachers have it. Rose, you lost your aunt in May from COVID. It's everywhere. And I'm going to say this on YouTube. Andrew, your father had COVID. He was in St. Petersburg University Hospital for 6 days. He's still not the same. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. Guys, this is what's breaking my heart, and it's breaking all of our hearts. And I don't have to tell you because these are your friends and family. I have had family members and have family members with COVID who have gotten COVID. I've had patients that have ended up, deathly ill with COVID, colleagues even with COVID. I'm not even sure what to say. And the problem is that we're not done. I'm not even sure how high on this peak we are. Researchers and scientists are estimating that we may not be getting any better until February. Like we may not be sort of out of this until February. What's going to happen between now and February? How much worse is it going to get? How many more people are we going to lose? How many more people are going to get sick, be in the hospital? Honestly, guys, the King, you say, I beat cancer and I don't want to battle COVID. Let's see here. Cindy, you said one of my best friends lost her husband and my uncle lost his niece. Dominique, your grandmother, 82, had it. Your sister, 35, both had it as well. Both recovered, thank God, but it is scary. Katima, you lost your grandmother almost 2 weeks ago to COVID. I can't help but read what you're writing because we have to pay homage to those that we've lost and to all of the families that everyone is going through Remarkable lady, you say that you did contact tracing. So you were participating in contact tracing for 2 months and people don't cooperate. They refuse to share the exposure. So remarkable lady, that's a really good point. Why don't we talk about that for just a second? So if you do get COVID, okay, and there's a certain likelihood that many people will still, because we know cases are still rising in many places. If you get COVID, please answer your phones when contact tracers call you and when they ask for your contacts. It's just so that we can find all the people who might have been exposed and make sure they quarantine and don't spread it further, or on the lookout for becoming ill themselves and know to be on the lookout for it. If a contact tracer calls you, telling them who you've been exposed to is not snitching or tattling on somebody. It's actually helping them. It's actually looking after them and their family. It's saying, hey, you know what? I just found out something about me and I want you to know too, because it might affect you. So please, if contact tracers call you, please answer the phone. Please give information. Please share information so that we can make sure that people who may be exposed are properly quarantined, tested, isolated, and all that good stuff. I'm going to read these numbers one more time, guys, and then we're going to go into the vaccine. November 19th alone, 1,962 deaths, 187,000 new cases of COVID. We've had an average of 166,000 COVID cases per day for the last week. Oh, my AirPods. AirPods are at 5%. I was thinking I was at 5% because sometimes I have battery issues, y'all. I ain't got no battery issues today. Just my AirPods. Okay. Almost 12 million people have been infected since the beginning of the COVID pandemic began. 254,000 deaths. And those numbers are literally going up minute by minute by minute by minute by minute. Those numbers have changed already since I've actually probably read them. Okay. Those are just estimates. Guys, for those of you who just joined, I love you. And I'm so glad you guys are here. We're going to talk about the vaccine now. Just wanted to welcome all of you on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you guys on YouTube for sending super chats and super stickers. Thank you guys on Facebook for sending stars. Y'all are really showing out tonight. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. For those of you on Facebook, make sure you join my Healthy Living with Dr. Jen group. That's a free group. We have about 15,000 members. I share posts. We share all sorts of things. And then if you're interested in being a superstar, you can join my Dr. Jen Superstars group. The link is right in the description. I do a special live for superstars. It's a very small, intimate group. About 150 people. We know each other pretty much by name. We become very friendly. So join our club. For those of you on YouTube, we got stuff for you too. I got 4 membership levels on YouTube. So make sure you join. By the way, new merchandise is dropping at the end of this week. It will probably be rolled out to YouTube first, especially those who are my YouTube channel members. So there we go. Let's go into the vaccine. Pfizer is just like moving and grooving. I mean, I have to say Pfizer and Moderna, right? The 2 mRNA vaccine candidates. I'm like, yo, Pfizer ain't playing around. Pfizer's like, let's get this show on the road. So today is a big day in COVID vaccine milestones, okay? Remember on Monday, was it Monday? What day did I talk about the Pfizer vaccine? I probably talked about it a couple days, but sorry, it's the soda, it's the bubbles. Pfizer actually submitted to the FDA today for an emergency use authorization for its vaccine candidate. Woo, 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 woo. Now, a couple things about this. It is the first vaccine to seek clearance. First COVID vaccine to seek clearance, which is kind of exciting. Of course, we talked about it. Let's see, when I first came to you guys, what we knew was that it was probably over 90% effective. Latest numbers as of Wednesday, I believe, is over 95% effective, which is like insanely amazing. By the way, it's very, very, it really puts a smile on my face. It's like, oh my gosh, over 95% effective at preventing mild to severe COVID, which is very exciting. Of course, the trials are still ongoing, so we have to wait to see how everything ends up in the wash to see what the numbers end up being in the end. And also, we need to learn more about potential side effects and things like that. But thus far, things are looking really good. Keep in mind that this emergency use authorization, also called EUA, you've probably seen this in the news. This is not the same thing as full approval by the FDA. What the EUA does is it allows some people to get the vaccine before the FDA has completed its full process. It just kind of gets things moving and grooving and gets things out so we can start going. Honestly, it's really kind of exciting, and there's already been talk amongst different states about how the vaccines will be distributed, how this will happen. You know, guys, I have to say this is the one thing that keeps me excited. It's a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. I have to qualify that too. I think every doctor on the news right now is qualifying that. Wow. Hi, Dale. How are you? I see all the hearts. Dale is one of my Healthy Living with Dr. Jen members. She's also my Dr. Jen Superstars. I see all the hearts you're throwing up, Dale. It's so sweet of you. But the thing I have to caution about is, you know, just because we have a horizon potentially on the vaccine, I switched up my words. Just because we have a vaccine potentially on the horizon doesn't mean we can stop wearing our masks, social distancing, you know, washing our hands, hand sanitizer, all that good stuff. John Paul on YouTube, you said, I am up here in Wayne County. Let's see here. How are we supposed to deal with the people that keep coming in from New York and New Jersey that come up here every week that do not quarantine? It's a problem. Let's talk a little bit about travel and things like that, especially as we start talking about Thanksgiving. This is Thanksgiving. Let's see. Next week is Thanksgiving week, guys. I can't be any more clear about this. And I feel a lot better coming down hard because I've kind of said this all week, but I'm going to say it with even more like louder and prouder today is you shouldn't be traveling for Thanksgiving. You shouldn't be traveling for Thanksgiving. You just shouldn't. Okay. I know it doesn't sound great. I know it's not fun. I know it's probably not what you want to hear. The CDC has said it. I was saying it before then. I mean, you know, we were all saying it, right? But I'm coming out now and saying you shouldn't travel. Now, I understand that everyone's going to need to make their own decisions and the decisions that's right for them. And that personal choice always exists. If you do choose to travel, and there probably are some reasons that people should travel. I mean, I understand that. You know, life is not perfect and not everybody's situation is the same. I get that. If you do need to travel or choose to travel, go to the CDC website. They have a lot of information on how to travel safely, or I should say, how to travel more safely. Okay, the things you can do to make your travel more safe. But for those of you and those of us who do not have to travel, we should not be going anywhere. You should be having Thanksgiving at your home. You should be having Thanksgiving with people that are in your household, doing a Zoom Thanksgiving, et cetera. Guys, that is by far the safest. And for those of the folks who are in my Dr. Jen Superstars group, let's see, I do my lives for Dr. Jen Superstars on Wednesdays. And so on Wednesday, my mom actually had sent me, because I'm not going to see my family, I'm going to be doing a Zoom. And by the way, the Superstars, we're doing a Zoom Thanksgiving check-in where we're going to have, you know, share a glass of wine or a piece of cake or whatever over Zoom just to say hi. But with the Superstars, my mom sent me all this food for Thanksgiving. Like, that's the thing I love most about Thanksgiving is my mother's cooking, which I'm sure is the case with you. Who doesn't love the food? I mean, actually, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, honestly, because of the food. I love stuffing more than you could ever imagine. And my mom's stuffing is like freaking out of this world. I can taste it right now. So one of the reasons why I was so sad for not going home is obviously not seeing my family and my nieces, my brother, sister-in-law, but also my mom's cooking. And so my mom is like the sweetest thing. She packed all this food in individually wrapped containers, and she put it in, like, you know, she wrapped it up with aluminum foil. She actually packed it in a cooler with ice packs in it and a big box, and she overnighted it. Yes, my mother overnighted me Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, when I tell you she put all the stuff in there, I have turkey, I have macaroni and cheese, I have stuffing, I have gravy, I have ham, she even sent me apple pie pieces. She sent me my favorite cranberry sauce, which is in the can. I don't like homemade cranberry sauce. I know I should like, I know that's fancier, but I like it from the can. I like it with the ridges. I like the cranberry sauce with the ridges around it. It's my favorite. So God bless my mother. Like, so anyway, so my Thanksgiving dinner came on Wednesday. I was doing my live with my superstars, and I was showing them the ice packs and the cooler and everything. Look, whatever it takes for you to get excited about this year. I know this is one of the toughest years ever. And it's also tough because we lost so many people. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes it easier, whatever makes it better. Zoom people, you know, fix some special meals, maybe order out, do something different you've never done. If you've always wanted to order out Thanksgiving and not have to do dishes, child, this is your year. Don't be afraid to give yourself some leeway because this is not a normal time. So how long have I been on? Oh, about 20 minutes. Okay. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I always, I get chatty. So the bottom line, guys, is couple take-home points. Cases are soaring astronomically for every single one of you that wrote about the people that you have lost, the people that you have loved and that you've lost. God bless you. We are saying prayers for you. Literally, our hearts go out to you. COVID is pretty shitty. Okay. And for the rest of us, let's make sure that we don't keep spreading COVID around. That's the best way I can put it. Not traveling for Thanksgiving. Okay. Social distancing, wearing masks, hand washing, all that good stuff. We've got vaccines on the horizon, which is amazing. Pfizer applied for an emergency use authorization today. But it's not going to be the end when we get the vaccine, but maybe in a way it'll be sort of like the beginning of the end, which is nice. So, guys, I hope this helps. Oh, and for every one of you here, again, thank you. And one last thank you before we go, which is, by the way, thank you everyone on YouTube for checking in. There's a lot of you on YouTube. Thank you so much for the super chats and the super stickers. And remember to join my memberships. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel on YouTube, like, hello, let's do that, right? I have literally almost my entire catalog of TV segments that go back until go back to like 2012. I have like almost 400 videos. So even though I'm doing mostly COVID content right now because COVID's the thing, I mean, I got videos on literally almost every health topic you can imagine. So if you have questions about different health topics, go to my YouTube channel and search, because literally from e-cigarettes to asthma to diabetes to, it's just right now is COVID land. So that's why we're talking about a lot of that. For those of you on Facebook, please join my Healthy Living with Dr. Jen group. That's a free group. Just put in Healthy Living with Dr. Jen. I will accept you right away after I get off this live. And for those of you who want to be a Dr. Jen superstar, the link is in the description. That's my subscription group. Guys, I love you. Please stay safe. Look after each other. Okay. Wear your mask, please. And yeah, may the force be with you, as they say. All right, guys. Love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.